Is it next time at Juventus Beje Scudetto on celebrity power?
Kakra.
Because what Tiako
Kakra be. So, but here the person can say, Madrid for the Champions League, the celebration will be coming and to PSG Champions League. The gap between Juve and Inter and Milan, Emuwa, 36 as against 1919. Juve were 36 titles in the Italian Serie A. Milan were 19. Inter were 19. So the gap between Juve and the two Milan clubs and
what the take in film still 36.
Yeah, what is it from my 36?
You know,
Calciopoli then
Calciopoli.
Yeah, often in from my 36.
Hey, and Juve have you.
We are forced to reckon with.
Okay.
Now I am here. Say I'm
as a system, no,
yeah, system, no, system. Because one thing is that Wakayana Uji, what happened to Milano? Calciopoli by no, they tour Milan, so I know Uji film on can they tour Milan.
But Milan lose title.
Lose title, but a normal tour monso with regards to Calciopoli na on can.
Team I had the motuno. Any team I watch league, my yeah,
to the points.
It's not equal. Team I had the motu, team I had 10 points is not equal. It is all these things. When it comes to Italian football, my Italian football is almost sending message to the world.
But purely no, it should be celebrated.
Yeah.
You go and check crowd.
Yeah.
And check crown and almost struggle. Okay.
Whoever wins the Italian Serie A with Kalulu as a centre back needs to be celebrated. Obi obeji Italian Serie A number 5 and then number 4. Eye Kalulu. I was here. Tomori. Tomori crowd were there. Kalulu.
One thing I read you and say in the last 14 matches I have in the Italian Serie A. No centre back in the league has performed better than Kalulu. Yes. Milan,
I have a phone in account.
No centre back in the Italian Serie A. Who Obi Oye fan of the league of Serie A. And for the last 14 matches. Oh, Jasia.
I just want to more statistics. So the question, question would say, Sibia ko buy no say. The question did not mention statistics. Also, be a what we be. So your opinion.
No, wrong.
Within that period, any attacker our league in Ima, yes, we are a top attacker in the league. I want your opportunity to meet Milan. Kalulu did not to bench. Kalulu journey to the top. It is a Turam there. When Milan bought Kalulu from Lyon, they were buying Lyon Academy. No, the best among Lyon Academy players was
Kalulu.
Yes, Pierre Kalulu.
Now I go view Kalulu Vanenya.
But the difference between what Milan and any other clubs here will leave in say, Ubet Miako to the league 75 million euros. Milan Bako to Tomori 28 million euros. By a bet na hane, I catch or say, born out Tomori born, delight in one channel. Milan use science and data to buy players. Oh, Adam catch or Hase is it true? When Milan Ekoto Rafael Mofanas, the face of Milan project, or a young player with potentials.
At the end of the Milan, a mandate for some period.
Liao. Okofa Rafael Liao at 30 million euros. Milan Okofa Liao, your fan as the face of Milan project because the chief scout of Milan, Geoffrey Moncada, on a discover Kylian Mbappe. Milan project, you know, is it it is said the Monaco for year. It is how Liverpool year. By the difference between these two clubs, any Monaco, they say Milan, any Liverpool are historic clubs. Say do top competitions, normal finding or fitter. They know how to achieve.
So you watch out for Milan in the Champions League.
So Rafael Liao, the screen you see here. He has been adjudged the best player in the Italian Serie A this season. And currently, he is the best player in the league. The next step is to make him Milana is to make him the best player in the game.
Hey,
yes. Said the Monaco for here Kylian Mbappe no. Sana Geoffrey Moncada, Masara, and Maldini. Episode mo Rafael Liao. And then Italy, he is the best. It's the next stage is to make Rafael Liao the best player in the game.
It's your day.
Say what the mechanic say. It's there be offer project now to. And when you have good people to scout for good players, and they're the best left back in the league. Ebo Milan. They did the Tio Hernandez. Milan told 20 million euros. So call Europe, the top 4 leagues in Europe, or your top 3 performer when it comes to left backs.
Hey,
but Milan told 20 million. Ebia would have got left back 50 million euros. But Milan because you should left back beer. See man the platform to develop her. Any 2 years he will be there. So what the mention say? It's what Milan is doing. Any the other clubs here in Italy no. Zoto. Any bear 5 years. 5 years Krawa.
Good.
Then the difference I say
5 years to do what?
Oh,
to win the Champions League.
You ever start this season? I'm going to say, NCB Milan will start dominating the Italian Serie A. Because
they have not started dominating. They have won one.
Now they are twice no. How they buy their players, how the team is being built, and they are no more better than any team in the Italian Serie A.
Hey, better than Juventus.
Juventus players, players. There is a project in place, and Omuto players to fit into their system. Milan boy in a 4-2-3-1 system. It's a way player. Now Milan and Babetowa. Omu make sure say we a player who fit into their system.
A team there and a team behind.
There be. Juve got of Vlahovic. Got of Vlahovic no. No more if you say na Vlahovic or boy in an attacking team. But the difference between Fiorentina and Juve is say Juve is a proven winner. A Joto Vlahovic. Not ni benya Juventus anymore. Juve no more bobo no mo tiechiri. Who has started Omni Fiorentina? You real game no more about 32%. It is all of us as striker now. Even though he is a good player, but only the service to score. This one will be an individual ability. Be no a BB. By say yes, so nimu. Now he has space to score because Juventus and he will not get it.
Quarter leagues in the sea form. It's
what I'm trying to say in the same to be this form now. It was a good weekend for Milan supporters in Ghana, in Africa, in Europe, all over the world. Say a project that started around 3.5 years. Finally, science now started our issue. And next season, when you say Ebiana Milan will win the Champions League. But from what I saw,
the woman.
Oh, but Milan will send a message.
We'll take them to be a quarter final.
Milan will send a message. Milan will send a message to Europe. Say, after winning the Italian Serie A, there is a club are ready. They will start dominating European football. Say they make a note. I say, the project Milan and the project at Liverpool, there is no difference. You see the money ball project.
Started quadruple.
You say my catcher say before best starting the season, Milan will go double. Ombeji Supercoppa Italiano from Inter Milan.
Okay.
There be a project in Epic here. There is not a single club that can stop Milan. Antonio Conte the Tottenham achieve on the Champions League spot. Say no one and monitor score line.
At
the same
Norwich there.
But I dare not make Conte why I want to see any. Conte will be a baby over 50 me free biano. Almost already be team no. Media make us the biggest achievement as a coach. Or the Graziano Peli. Or the Ede. Or the Giacherini. Or the Dicilio. European Championship. Germany then are no more world champions. At the penalties, they use me the quarter final. Because that team no, I brought Motina play from Emma Penza. Every money actually France no, not a single Italian. And the moment the chance say we group come be free. But eventually Conte send a message to you. The real season in then he moved to Chelsea. Before Chelsea, a season before now Mourinho the Chelsea did 10th. Yes, Chelsea were 10th.
I don't know when we used to, now look at what you no all corner. No more, I think less than half of the season.
No more that say.
No more around 9, 10.
Okay, thank you.
But we the coach you know about more match than you Mourinho.
But
because the
most a year
I agree with you, sir.
Thank you for the correction. But the most important thing is that when Mourinho was leaving, Chelsea were 10th.
Oh, that's
I know that I'm a pen. Some said that, and I'm a train just a season, move Chelsea from 10th position to first on the Premier League log. Before Italy story, any Chelsea story, no, the first season at Juventus, he won the Scudetto. Uyinu Sinchenya, Oko Inter Milan. A season before picking Inter Milan team, no. Juventus or G League, no, any Inter would be 4th. The points difference was 21. Conte first season, or reduced from 21 to 1 point. The second season, he won the Scudetto. He picked Tottenham Hotspur at 9th position to 4th. Adaname catch will say, any league be a babo na sasiso. Any league be a babo na sasiso. I babo prr Antonio Conte can one. The team a favorite to win the league. Any league. Oh, send the Kokunto kwa. But he won the league there.
Sani Mourinho so had won.
Yeah, best started season. Yeah, best started season. No, you can say you man on Belgian league now. The continue.
Ba kono ohwe.
And I'm say.
Now we obi ko bobo Crystal Palace and trainer. E ko bobo we na yi Brighton e se na
in the process of this. In the process of this.
2 points. We
the top two teams. The top two teams in the league. The top two teams in the league. City and Liverpool. None of them any team Antonio Conte. It's process now can obomo okosha Guardiola and on the club board draw home and away. And that is one of those days now. Definitely a big club will be surprised. It's Brighton for the moment.
Both full season I mean
and then I make just say when he's fully back, league be a was asisu including the Ghanaian Premier League. Antonio Conte bane si starting league near Boaben Pra. The team one of the favorites to win the league. Say Miloto adia wa ya. So to me yeah, even bigger than winning Champions League. Club will be also a fan also a top club. I was as you here. So Conte to me the Tottenham G Premier League now.
Obeda the Tottenham G Premier League.
Miloto see me say see back Antonio Conte. Say Tottenham for Daniel Levy. That be I would say
about that time we two mo man was so obeda.
Miloto me say. So when Antonio Conte is fully back
to do the Ravran again at that time.
What the players Antonio Conte here manner. What the manner
ongoing players.
They said there Pep nya. They said the club nya Miloto. He will challenge them for the league trophy.
On challenge.
And what challenge you Omaji be paying?
On challenge.
Say what the mention say. Eti a good message and or their mom and they saw Daniel Levy at to a tight corner up on pool. He has to spend. Liverpool storms to yakaka. Liverpool lose so much this season. 2. But I want to win the league.
No master tactician ebo.
I want to win the league.
Ball
It's in America say, I dare friend says success, a buy in many forms. Success, a buy in many forms. Say team bubble season, too. Yes, the OG League in one lose game. Now be lose 2 games throughout the whole season. The kind of consistency at Liverpool, so in the Premier League or Montmianji League, so Montmianji League, By the end of the day, they have a prestigious trophy, a Champions League on Saturday, to redeem the Omalusu in England by losing to Manchester City when it comes to the Premier League. But nobody can take anything away from Pep Guardiola. How he has dominated the Premier League 5 seasons. Wajin League 4. 6. Wajin League 4.
He's won 4 in 5 years.
4 in 5 years. By 6 seasons as coach of Manchester City. We're winning 4.
No, the rule is 6 years.
No. He's won 4 in 5 years.
I was spending 6 years in the Premier League.
Obetima can say, but Obi so power be can say. Enfie numni waje 9. O on va last cry me can was enfie numni waje 9.
O de enu akọ be kan.
Enfie num waje 9.
Say
dem sa na tie nya so on kan.
Say
sa na tie.
Abrana na ye frɛ. O say do time near time La Liga as a Farmers League because Barcelona were dominating. Yeah, serious because of Guardiola is turning the Premier League into a Farmers League. And period now wadi any number of trophies now wadi no coach and I spend the same years or more than the years now was spending to why so dominant in the league. And kudos to Manchester City at least. Guardiola shows say he might lose Champions League trophy. Among Fufu say that was the standard of set here, but to dominate the Premier League, sabre we no. So it's not easy to achieve. And the savior of Italian football, Milan. Yama Makwaba to next season Champions League. Ombenya group because Ombeko pot 1 and Yabeka said the Kono. Man City for winning the Premier League. Real Madrid already no magic that Bayern Munich no magic that. Okay. Ada Ebenya Breno. Yeshos watch now and I say every day anymore. We will talk about the Mbappe story. A lot of regulations reason why Kylian Mbappe decided say onko Real Madrid. Ewa brand ordin a word ama Florentino Perez ni obi a mzutu. Uko kan asem kire no. Se meye no waja ma akọ. But 1-0 PSG 1 Real Madrid 0. Wednesday about
Captain. Brema na fe Kofi.
I think now me check bibi na me between the account Madrid fit no Milan fit no now can defensive wise in Europe no. I think the two are my checking out back me nyan clear here but in me basem see 2
back with the one year
manya ni year
can the one year
in an 86 87 no 78 Madrid ebo 38 games we consider 26 goals I know more than ahead of that more
was Milan in 19
not in 19 okay 19 that then Milan is because now me am gasing Milan close
na say na call invisible 26 we even be with invisibles
yeah easy
oh 26 you can check Premier League 2004
the best in La Liga history no Madrid no kuta was defensively I was saying because 2018 under Zidane now 35 games normal considered 19 but now me check the last time was me roaming but then we to
Jimmy go film na check
mama ko manya take manya ko you know maka 2018 bit ma check from your say you know
once I meet in
35 games in 35 games normal considered 19 as a 21 and you know and now struggle at the end of the season you know what they consider but whatever been the case I think Milan you know stand tall but my congratulations Manchester City and Pep Guardiola he's done very well I think they had a scare just that Liverpool Liverpool blame Gerrard big time for the substitute we continue free I think it created a big hole in their midfield because yes boss
your 26 goals and who biya
oh
this is Arsenal the Invisibles 2003-2004 Arsenal won the Premier League with 90 points
yes
scored 73 goals and conceded 26 so you conceded 26 goals there
so
it's normal
big
no they make us end there make man ko biem it's normal was it Milan in 19
that back four
what you say
that back four
Arsenal yeah and go for do money
that back four na here can one seven
round to the golden trophy
Tassotti Costa Keta Baresi Maldini the greatest back four
no doubt about that
Champions League
no doubt about that no doubt
Captain Tienko 26 goals the Arsenal yeah
because una man say we are there strike average
parameter
there here
we are talking about
the least number of goals conceded by a team that was the argument there can't be a in China by to go
the strike average man we must say no are there
apa
two league wins in 3 years as against 4 league wins in 6 years strike man na me fa there me fa
easy 4 league wins in 5 years no
in 6 years me can 5 years
into 2
in 2 league wins in 3 years as in say
was in 3 years and what you league titles in it twice
now man knows why in 3 years
me say strike average man
no who set it let's see the context he spent more than 3 years
no the first thing to Chelsea was 3 years
he spent 3.5 seasons and was sacked
but the first thing here
no meba and who strike average let's strike it well go if you want to me just
yes
oh no so we start every time we be buy he spent half a season was Sam ka Champions League as Romania say team be be share no ewo ho no mse yellow ebe say so Edianga say two league wins in 3.5 years as against 4 in 6. So where's Adi Ebeka quality?
I want to then 3.5 years.
And I'm saying the season that he was sacked, he had played and was struggling. And is it not a fair? Is it not a fair way to buy and calculate? No, where they don't multiply 100 if you want to find the average. Say master we JHS plan. And I'm saying, and yet 3.5 years.
Okay, you go that way.
Okay, so I 2.
They've done well.
Over 3.5, 3.5 times 100. And number 57.1. 57.14. Now we are Waba 4
6
divided by 6 times 100. And also 66.6. You know, Obeso who they are clear.
We go back for training area.
There are 3 about Timisa.
Who half of the debatable. Maybe they say 3.
Mr. started that season and could not finish. So the upper man and the upper man. 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 100. And also 66 in Abia.
Okay.
And you will cry a man, no. When you went to Pep. Yayen ye the open class went to me.
No, but the raw performance.
What they also say
Pep have done very well, honestly.
To win the Premier League 4 times. 4 times.
Of course.
Within this short period. Now say Alex Ferguson say grass anyway.
In fact, they've been the best team by distance, honestly, and they no doubt about that.
Champions League in the team the edge.
He's done very well.
The team no name one.
He's done very. Na league don't go.
Oh, league there so many mje. League there. Na no we
league there.
Oh, the Real Madrid the Real Madrid be Champions League no. And we no we Aston Villa no. We just this our territory, this our game. Oh, the Jaba we Real Madrid and we no me Villa no.
They've done well.
And the team name the Pep will do it for you. But only the oye.
Why there? But I hope say subsequent years no. Obetimi perform better than this.
Subsequent years.
He's Champions League person. A coach cut in the mode of coaches of the Champions League.
No one more conference. Conference. No more Champions League coaches.
Now what conference? Better coach Champions League.
And they say Mourinho on Champions League coach.
Mourinho, as I'm speaking to you now, he's not playing in the Champions League.
So he's not a Champions League coach. He's not cutting the mood of a Champions League.
But he's not coaching a team.
Pep is cutting the mood of a Champions League.
Yes.
Mourinho is cutting the mood of the end.
Mourinho also. But now Mourinho
also on there Batabem.
Of course. Now say one team for Roma, compare.
And the Roma Champions League.
But in terms of
league, yeah, boy, go the 4 vacancies young about Champions League.
And I may say
now go this season, I better about Champions League.
You know, you have to watch somebody.
We are more kind of clear.
Maybe free say,
I know probably in the Premier League. Over man fans are born ambassador. Who's will be the conference.
I started by congratulating him.
Okay.
What I say, but okay, in detail, to my say, I'll move away a bit away from the Champions League because to me. The champion from the league, the Champions League, I will lose to Real Madrid now. It's something that I can never forgive him. I can never forgive him.
So Mourinho, Chelsea conceded 15 goals in the 2004-2005.
Under Jose, right?
Chelsea, minimum under who? But Chelsea,
Jose, Checkman Jano.
The team in Nigeria, 2004-2005.
Maybe say Jose no. I'm not going to put my side in.
So I know I'm fine.
Oh no, just no.
Yeah, dear.
And that time, no, he did that.
Yeah, dear.
So, going forward now, Liverpool, honestly, yes, they lost one number of matches as compared to Manchester City. Manchester City lost 3, Liverpool lost 2. Wow. But the draw in Liverpool's game, now Dawson, I say Manchester City there, and the Manchester City winning again. But all the same, I think they better luck to them. Better luck to them. But the reason why I'm so I keep saying say will be choose the best player in the Premier League in the last 5 years. Untimin contra Mo Salah no. I think it's clear. It is clear. This season, or not the top scoring chart no with Son. Kofi. Aside that no, Salah joined Liverpool in 2017. 2017. Unim son the whole the highest number of goals in the Premier League in a single season.
Chelsea in 2004-2005 scored 72 goals and conceded 15.
That's it.
Yes, and they had 95 points.
Good.
Moreno part 1.
Yeah,
so
part 1, yeah.
That was when he was Jose.
Yeah, that Jose, yeah. The prime Jose. His elements. Yeah.
And Arsenal was second in that year.
Yeah.
Another year, and Arsenal got unbeaten.
Yes, yeah. After the invincible,
beaten.
And also, what are the figures in here?
Oh, Arsenal share. Oh, so Arsenal then they scored more than.
Okay.
The year before, Arsenal had scored 73 and conceded 26. Yeah. And now Mourinho share 72 and conceded 15.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Arsenal scored 87 goals and conceded 36, second position.
Okay.
And had 83 points. United were third, Everton were fourth. Those were the days and now more is more. And for Liverpool were fifth with 58 points. Now Bolton wonders in that.
So I was talking about why I think Mo Salah should be celebrated by the Liverpool supporters and why that contract I need acquire standoff no. I also want to sort that problem and remain in the team. But in 2017 or joining Liverpool, that's your 2017-2018 season. I know breaking Premier League goal scoring record. Or in 32. So as it stands now, in the single season. Player what she goes to par in 38 matches, what she goes par in the Premier League, standing in the name of Mo Salah. The following season, and our tie with Aubameyang, Money, and himself. Osaji top scorer, Mizoto, and then season just and none. Was I tie with Son Heung-min. But to add Emma Nema Class heavy, what a sound winning Playmakers Award as the best assist in the Premier League. So it comes back to the argument and now so Shakra Mizoto who said best player of the season. Premier League gave it to De Bruyne, but so the sports writers gave it to Mo Salah. It tells you how competitive he has been, and in the Premier League. So now I can say, of course, Liverpool must have lost the league, but at least this season they've not performed badly because they won the EFL Cup, they won the FA Cup, and almost players. So individual players and what they've achieved. So aside Mo Salah, all winning the top scoring, because he's all called the assist charter. First Mo Salah, second Trent Arnold, fourth Robertson to them. So when now Utumu say they lost the league, all right, but our performance in the beginning and at the beginning of the season so if they had lifted themselves a bit. But whatever be the case, we congratulate them and I congratulate AC Milan too for winning the almost success. I heard from the last 3 seasons. Another progression. I think it's only good that they've won the league.
Okay, well,
legend.
In
the first place, we are witnessing greatness. The Premiership. So, Ubenya 92 points. Elusu only 2 games in the Premier League. Nenye good enough to win the title. Legend, I catch all the kind of competition you will Premier League. To beat me 92 points, only 2 games in that league. You are not good enough to win the Premiership. And baby, these 2 managers in the Premiership now could do no. Antonio Kuntene, Jenny Dipa, or Jumaye, so person fight or more. Eric Ten Hag, ever pick Manchester United or Jumaye. Thomas Tuchel and then manage Chelsea Football Club over Jumaye because Gap when I sell 2 managers Pep Guardiola any judging club a PJ Premiership title na could do no so your manager na so person compete these 2 coaches over Jumaye papa cause me Enra I felt for Liverpool supporters any Liverpool team no say push and it seems that at the moment people are trying to put Judging club ni Juma Dena OD for Liverpool in Premier League no omo dey to right perspective say papa ikra no why are the Premier League no why are they na because since he came he has only won once baako pen waje the merit he gets and say wetimi age Champions League with my friends say Liverpool no wetimi abo Champions League in finals no wetimi abo 3 times but he for Premier League na kasa dia club with all the materials and the players that you made mention of legend Omaje Bakupe since he came about 7 years now. Judging club about 7 years now. He's won only once. Eti coach your friend say Pep Guardiola legend. Say offer premiership na ohi. And I can say since 92, he's only second to Sir Alex Ferguson. He's only second to Ferguson since 92 ever. Because Jose ever three, as a Wenger ever three. Other coaches in a 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Wenger they know the FA Cups and become.
Yeah, can league titles. Yeah, can league titles. So it is all fun for league titles in India. He's only second to Sir Alex Ferguson. Then you ask yourself, say, what did how many years in the Premier League? 6. He spent 6 years in the Premier League, 4 titles in 6 years.
26 years in the video.
Exactly.
Machine.
And say, oh yeah, economics for you now, so I'm a projection. All other things being equal. So now was spending 6 years, no kitafua. Was spending 12 years, obedi saying, obenya saying. Was spending 18 years, obenya saying. Legend, oh, you get it. Was spending 24 years, obenya saying. This is Pep Guardiola in the Premier League. And legend 4 in the last 5 is an awesome record in the Premier League. They were in very simple. Premiership for no, they do not have solution to the football now. They don't. The bottom line in no. The philosophy, the style of football, style possessive football, me catch us a legend about progressive possessive football. And no more possessive no digina fakuno say ya the man when you attend in digina fakum. In the space of 2, 3, 5 seconds, you pass was a penetrating 18 yard boss, you could pay goals. This is Pep Guardiola. And the very moment a team biabe bano, with the exception of Liverpool, our team biam kakras one City bubble ball. Any team that comes to the field, so any Man City bubble ball, he has already considered possession to Manchester City. And aside Liverpool team bio Pep Guardiola bubble biano already already say Pep be dominating. They will play the game better than side team on Pep bubble. This has been Pep Guardiola legend. Enra, a quite of us all say goals, no. At some point in time, you offered say no, you lose title, no. But changes, you can't go and do guy, brah. Make sure say at any point in time. City, oh pretty, from all the flanks, left, right, center. You should read the game. So one thing about Pep and say legend. So what did the players need to bench now? And just a game no here enjoy you. Study the game and find players that you say host da a coin da. And to go to go and bench in now and all study baby lapses ever in Aston Villa for defense, you know. He came and he took advantage of it and scored 2 great goals for team and friends in Manchester City. Okay. Omato also had the Premiership title. Legend, I think it's awesome for Pep, you know, but the other argument there, it will also hold
defenders.
The other argument they say, when you don't want the Champions League, you know.
Team name deal. Team also almost so you don't no, then Pep no.
And then was anka it told be a Julian Sukran almost pay kakra. But situation no be the monimbo. Situation no mad di. And no be ana no dey to no. It meje Scudetto no. It meje 7, 8, 9. It meje twaso. Yet almost ye nya hwe. Juve to me bo Champions League finals no. It me bo twice in 3 years.
Started some Scudetto no nye.
Yes.
City dey na no mu suaji. Pep na ne wa ma zo du. Wa ma odu Manchester krom wa. And Kolana ya wo omu in the last 5-6 years in say Combeko United omu be City. Problem is krom one no. Kolana omu keji kindergarten for Kolana next for nyina. I say obi so be cause any say landing go answer go Chelsea but then there and no I am mixed.
So that is the position of Pep Guardiola in Premiership no. Okay. I feel say almost see Mo Salah so kakra in that award no almost see boy I think say okay name why the
award there in Amukan
the best player in the Premier League no the man Kevin De Bruyne ahead of Mo Salah. The Salah
time Pep Bano. Time Pep Bano. We Babako fa we Fabrizio Romano the Abdul say Pep Guardiola won't find it easy in England. Foreign managers never do. Claims Alex Ferguson. Foreign managers time Bano na Ferguson. But Ferguson assistant.
Well, there were a lot of write-ups in that regard.
Yeah. As Wenger no oche ansa na wo yewe. You see Wenger came in 97. He came in 90. Oh, the one thing about football that I can about for any say we are na mu no. I am a result oriented world.
Yeah. All over.
And until who school no be said the control BC na so failure. Yen kai oda. Say akwebi pai who school be okay.
Yeah.
If you ask na a result oriented world. Say Wenger did. Wenger Yajuma. But mo control external exams na. SS no mo control no one pass ya. We first na di work class or you
it's the 6 months and then.
Wenger did very well. Yeah, he won 3 titles. He brought revolution into the game. The only coach a friend professor. If we are seeing only very into also. All the conference you are not a professor. And yeah, Befi. Yeah, Befi Kakana. There are interesting messages here. We see me a message. Adam Funano, Miss Arsenal, so come Milan. Okay, one on say and Kanjo say, or that type of crisis here. But it tells us I supported Milan since 1985 when I was in Germany. Even before Gullit, Frank Rijkaard, and Van Basten joined the team. I'm listening and watching. And watching you with eager eyes. So, and no, that's what the eager eyes and everywhere you move. There's no tear no who do be a kind. But because of the eager eyes and
Tama, I am Shishia Ato Acheampong. I am Shishia Kasiepa na Acheampong. The who and Atomi so. Ama, and then you know, so we will be a grown when you get today. Now we play football party. I saw my way show. I saw my who ya then at all so. Almost see a friend influenza virus A subtype H3N2 virus no your friend no subtype H3N2 na timer virus no say almost see it me enoi eye mpreko eye mponchen eye nanko eye asono eye emwa bebre tama eno na ye has players no monkeypox no dey monkeypox
Agana.
I saw cause I want to hear me na me go sana se no na
Monkeypox dey monkeypox dey hu won that be the danger dey binya ma esem a
when you see a friend no H subtype H3N2 tama eye deadly tama say ghost as players ni management ni coach Marcus say munya ya dom kogu hospital na no pa ya ya ko check o quarantine
I don't know ma bobo
o na has na boy ya kan company for antie ya kan see as players no ya se mo mpia bonten obi anka dem obi amfam fichire be bia ko ba bia
o am so mo monitor mo
tama let any o any anopa ya yi
na nyina ya hu let no nkwa na kan let no I'm so monitor mo for 7 days.
No be anka dem 7 days men pie men kwa bonten come do am ento dwane mra.
They say Arabia contagious be on visa bit ma san obi bia no. And ne de serious with it in jail say.
Airborne disease ana.
O man trust. O man trust but
come on who any o say I just COVID ni pepper COVID ade no.
I see the Ghana Health Service following reports of the outbreak of unknown illness among players of Acheampong Sporting Club, initiated an necessary investigation in line with its mandate to protect the public from all health hazards, including disease outbreak. Preliminary findings from our investigation indicate the outbreak of influenza, a subtype of H3N2, among footballers of Acheampong Sporting Club. Following discussions we've had today, 21st May 22, with the GFA official and an Acheampong official about the situation on hand, the Ghana Health Service recommends that to reduce any risk of further spread and to ensure that players recover fully and participate in the ongoing league, the GFA is to institute the following measures. 1. Suspend all football matches involving Acheampong for the next 7 days. And I'm crying, they say from 21st. I'm trying to tell them 21st. And they say 2 days. 2 days for 2 days. 2 days of 2 days. One got someone training. Was it suspend all football matches? Me can't they let any kind. Me fabi kan. Me they let any kind here kind. Me nyaju Ghana Health Service. Na me nye doctor. Nti a unim je Dr. Antonio Fosu. To ensure the strict isolation of all footballers and staff of Hearts of Oak showing symptoms of respiratory illness such as fever, cough, soft throats, running nose, etc. Hearts of Oak footballers and staff they obi show symptoms. Yes, I'm going to them. Till they say, omo show symptom. No, yeah, isolate you. And you mean Timuma Bafo one chassis. Or say, ensure the strict isolation of all footballers and staff of us showing symptoms of respiratory illness, such as fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, etc. And do show symptoms of this. I mean, people are there. Okay. 3. Liaise with the Greater Accra Regional Health Directors of the Ghana Health Service to support Hearts of Oak, institute appropriate prevention and control measures for influenza, a subtype 3 and 2. Support the Ghana Health Service to conduct random tests of footballers for clubs not currently affected by the outbreak to ascertain the extent of the outbreak. During the period of implementation of these measures, the GFA shall ensure strict adherence and report any case of breach of these protocols to the Ghana Health Service for further action. The Ghana Health Service remains committed to protecting the health of the general population, including footballers, and will strive to implement the necessary measures in line with this. Thank you. Dr. Antonio Fosu is the Deputy Director General for the Director General Ghana Health Service. Okay. The
House of Doctor no. Odi di pa o. Odi di pa nza let e bia has chokoma efe na. Efe bu omani go so no. What I say? Next time efe no omunye border.
They didn't have any evidence.
Omunye border consultation.
They didn't have any evidence.
Omo kan man hotel no so has ko da ye ho asem akofo say we di aba no so no. E bia Ghana Health Service omo an kan say nko to hotel no so mo.
Better
all the source has ko
okay nanu a arrivet na say omso doctor bi ni adwuma okay eni madwuma
okay doctor na we kan asem ye
ha oni omso oni madwuma ha na ka so oni madwuma
tando do real tando na ka
dabi o to no wan ka so oni madwuma o say for na reject ni report no the abasa has players no yare we aye omo dia ena na say for no omo kan ye ngine letter ni certificate in finish
them catch say nye doctor na asem GFA krata we free Ghana Health Service by no they cannot disobey ask them to go and play
Bananka F no ntimi nya brother consultation.
They have some on your doctors.
No, it's not about my doctors, but when a medical doctor actually I say they are for the club. And it
all doctors be din komo. And they train no more how serious the thing is.
And if doctor no
advice to yeah there how serious na. Say wa hospital ba na ase yesi kodafia. Na ero na ho den no nyefie da. But who try to feed the because that
we see any ghosts as from film.
So my day. No, so they mentioned that how much I say omo any house I will be no. The issue.
We can also know biabo.
Na say ghosts are play beyond to something too. Ghosts are play beyond no. So we omo kan na no omo isolating omo check here. Omo show symptom. The fact someone has come into contact, player and just say you need to show symptoms, and those things come after some days. And don't you know more case as a for no crano, or monitor for 7 days. And no should be isolated and or show symptoms of the following. And you never go start for informing them because if no go start player showing any sign, then there no only problem. And I got a Kenyan. You should show signs. Oh yeah, doctor for now the trend. So show signs. Show signs only name the best. So what Gold Stars should do is they should also monitor their players and see say almost also be boa and also be when and no be show any of these responsibilities.
I want to be.
I was talking about.
But one thing I was try some where probably they picked Yardini free. I wanted the legend in here, baby, or Moko fire, dear no. Say why so much that hotel or my bar or more prepare for a game. Wow, mo camp no ya TSC ho.
We nya COVID assembly.
Anya COVID ba ya.
But we
definitely
we CTA. Yeah, TS will be cold.
Yes.
I know be show signs of sign in my way now. The way. And we nye baby I pick free be new. So ko baby. Now by in contact with obi o sign in my way now. You can also pick it.
We say it became an outbreak. I said e be boom.
So almost some go there aduane. Yes anam kan.
So mo try some bit me establish it. Baby ade no so on because for all we know, e be a group of people say hotel normally ana class no.
Obi yen na efrefie ne bae. So obi we yet them obi balance also signs of anemia because we are in an enclosed area. There's a possibility that somebody might pick it.
Yeah, it's true.
Based on your immune system now strong it is. And you know, who red way because COVID
in this case, you know,
you go quarantine
in this case, you know, house of folk team they were in camp. We say team they
become more di babako.
It's possible there, but
go tell there's some no be ankonya.
It's possible, but we say outbreak in buy no. Then tight team they were in camp.
So we are mentia den ase a.
So omo use hotel.
Say area ya bubodin shase a. Ewe impo.
Influenza.
What I heard near man
let me bow.
positive agents now.
I say.
But again, I need to so the
influenza. Oh baby, o can omo show signs no.
I don't know, you know, number 1 no.
Number 1 no. 2 no.
And 2 no.
Symptoms of respiratory illness such as fever. Cough. Minia, coffee.
Now, almost a year, I would meet say, you show me cat upon
Obi Bowa, ya didn't Obi Bowa. Obitim
by legend, 4 for no so 4 for no.
Support the Ghana to conduct random tests of footballers for clubs not currently affected by the outbreak to ascertain the extent of the outbreak. Say no. Ghana has a football.
Yes, so we should conduct tests across board.
Or say one Ghana test. Okay, conduct random tests of footballers.
Yeah, we should conduct.
Club na
yes
no afa nipa bi ensan nan bi
yes so
don't want ball
ba sample kakra no ahwe
enti wo mo ni eni wo mo ni hasabo eni wo mabon soso no wo mo de time I see for bia we cry say random
really we say based on the outcome
go stars
say across all the football clubs no we should conduct random testing say na we can ye kwa na 5 6 7 bi ni ahwe omo ni etimi asseteni whether say omo bia na so mo ni across board. The entire me person ke bit me establish baby omo pick ade ni free house of folk entitled nyina they were in camp and are then breaking out because of that nyina na we say ne ye dey call all the clubs nyina na yes test one thing about football clubs and is a legend say we kwa baby ana e bia house of folk tu kwan okoda e we dey atakura de ubekom a lot of football clubs omo kwa sa posi do not zanom ta but say there's one facility bia one hotel bia e was standard
support no makoda
ubekom na yeah
as be kru na kotokoni o koda K5 order
yes that one so bad we say normally na there are some cities bi o ha unkwana ye was stand up a hotel facility be mienu miensa bi. And normally in football clubs and quite hard and tired eda. And whilst we are talking about this, it's good say Ghana Health Service for the way say abba. Na Jeffy Fonso follow. Na House of Folk Fonso a diso. It's good. But it's equally important to say you better try how you didn't break it out. And it's on to me there no so I can say I can be that record.
Say I can for
Obuasi so eja dem tutu
area na mbato mo ma me league no ne calculations no patcho
ya ba be here no but me no ka say no Lenclay is under locks and key and our supporters na ko gwachiri enti
more video
of course where current video straight from Obuasi current very very current obi ani bi yepe
na supporters omo ejina we
nipa bebe de sum ho no casa pake ukofo go omo ye ready a omo ko se media for no so akodu ho omo ko press conference but champion atu no stadium
na ne venue ne
eh Lenclay inside ho
omo so ma seek permission ana
oh so omo the crowd come administrator no omo the information and Saturday no make say champion bo officer
and they had a response from the administrator
say and na make say Friday na champion to the dish did no mind instruction straight to Obuasi say makwan mo me on press conference no ho and osaka to so ma police for so mra ho me secure all
me ehonye ho ne hiam ehonu de o kan ehonu hiam ba me ne ho ne hiam me say Was the request granted?
Because champions
Because
what
they say,
administrator not granted request.
Where's all your deal, Baba? Otro come no man responded. I know more. I do man no catch was a quite down. And some no more falling clear as a venue.
Office or who supporters no almost office
or man got some go press conference.
Now
press conference and so we all know say everybody is now is operating under some volatile situation.
Yeah.
With respect to as good.
Yeah.
And you know, one say security assembly cannot was.
Yes.
One did the security as the security allow say omit my baby yes and you don't know I'm going to say
for that
this is where your stadium at here. You see you cannot even play football there.
But football in press conference there's any
when the group was here, you don't know what can create chaos. Tina Mibusa say you write and then the request is granted. Omo Troy any more kwan so mo nkoye. Because when the police said that it is not safe. It is not safe to play football matches at the Lenclay. Omo ka say make my press conference or it's champions it's a part of the security measures. So don't even allow them to aggregate or convert there.
Yeah.
Some be convert here. So no day when you now yes so demonstration crowd here police protection and permit in ade. And if you supporters they go shame or hono. Every crowd na bibi
agba to the police there. I know as a matter of fact say supporters no inform the police. Am a police from
press conference
there. You necessarily don't need to inform the police, but what can at least the one or two men to be around because supporters our intention is not to go and create route
what lead demonstration na be that our intention is not to create confusion but nipa ba ko bi obi afinifie ba on madwene woni tirim ba ko bi tuma ba be ya de a ense ne mfata ba me point ne say supporters can they meet anywhere or boase apart from Lenclay.
I don't know office war. Office war Lenclay
inside the press conference no office.
I say ba for
there are a lot of places or boase we press conference
who pays for it?
Press conference who pays for it? Oh yeah, press conference as who pays for it? Press conference here any place in Obuasi any more abonte akomit magina
also you inside ho
and by inside na omo those who are owners omo a sabi omo ewo kwan so omo he park and say untimi nye no inside and they say
so omo grant the point is that say omo grant almost have permission there. I think say it will solve the you say omo call and omo call request and indeed it was granted but sa facility na wo na friend say Lenclay no just last week you about for one hour for stories in Yinabai police service na wo na say screen service for na say you declare sa facility no unsafe for football activities and it's okay and the statement ba kwa na papa police no okay abrebiana I try to reflect on it what say the supporters na no me aggrieved no mbofu no so we be stadium na omo na be kwa kuguo because of that enye necessary say be bie Lenclay sama fun kuguo no mon gada for any activity because supporters no mbofu no
what say that we say ebenya nimo na watimi akire mu what is actually happening nimo ba jo tie nkan hello
so me
good wait a quick one nimo mo press conference na go si say
minu ye kase wie ya na wa free I have successful pa the neka yensu sukrane ayekama nti me fan say ewie
okay mo ya why
ya o Lenclay Sports Stadium inside the Ankasanye Abontin Lenclay Sports Stadium sa
nana dana ya say yem tie mamunye no inside
ayen kwetro do as good current investors beji ye no omoma ya so te say pen bia say ye nyina be kaya supporters ni management kasakasa ba ye try say be resolve into resolve no Dr. Kukuprimpong Emma president Emma yeti ase say ye won kita ho bia na money nim direct ye mfamfa deputy CEO abekomi na administrator so Daniel Bill na so beti ye fasa akonya na so mo ma so te ye o ma ya no yie bia say ye ntumi nye no Lenclay Sports Stadium ho because omo ekwan bebre so no sa na fa so eye ye nkitawudie eti ye de ebeduru ha no ma no pe ne ya tete na ne pese hu se no kura na nye no kure ebeduru ya na gise ya to epon nim ye busa na omo ka so omo hu safoa ye hu safoa tie hu safoa no ene hu se eye soldier for kakra any police for kakra e wa ha ti yeso so ne ya bo police penyini eye asenso amane nyame onto no kwandem ni na djuma po ye obo ase ni adanse memu ha eti yebusa ye no mso na mo pese ye ba na yetie ti yeso so anope ni ye ni anglo good yeso san beti penyini ehia wo nsensem ya ba ya ho ewo eye anglo good mines mu ho na se 10 no na apan wo kakra ti ye ba ye bedu ye no na edi tu mo no se ya ba ye be press conference no na ofro mo se omumbie na yengwe a press conference iti yaba abekasa ama
na sustainability penyini no na e ka se emi ma na police penyini no
aye police penyini no
okay
busa omo woni se edienti na omo atum omo meyembe na press na conference na be no omo ya aware security for ya aware enti no omo ngindi se biboni bia ho na champion so ya aware mpedifo ya nti omo ne hwan ya omo se omo maye emma no
na de hwan mo na se omma mo ma hwan mo
aye boys bia ye ankase enimu omo okrom ha make say currently no be ba ko ye security man wa ha na kakrebi nso a omo nso omo wa nso ye boys a enimu bia enimu se omo nso ye oboasefo bia ye ne omo nyina na okrom ha.
Okay. Na sembe na mo kan
ye bone to fan ye kanyina ne say Anglo Good Ashanti ye maame emprempre ya sa vediti ababontin na ye si ye the Ashanti Gold Football Club no Eco Division 2 ewo eye empenifo bia omo akoka awo ensem football ma entwa na se emfatan mu no ye besre ne say omo mfa omo bibia yetumi de boa eyeye no omo besom no mumwa na edika na ebusa omo say omo as golden share holders na ekuo no omo ka ho bi no omo nim saa nsensem no hu bia na say GF nsem na aba no ana say ball na ye boy na ye say bi ma ye niema emfata na ye twen aso no omo si da bi omo nim hu bi na omo kra no football for no busa omo hwe ana omo nte ho hwe na ebusa eye na atike na bankro so aye nim se ono ni ura champion na due diligence ne koso no club no ebedi omo nsem a omo ye no ono so onim hwe ti ye sere omo se ye pa omo chew bebre se mo ni mu bidia na mo so mo ka ho na ko ni ye mo dia ne de mo dia se bibia ko na da no ma enko bibia enda premier hwa ni etoso bienu in going forward no Anglo Good Ashanti as a Kuba time no omomodia say obehwe say ekuyi enkodi baakofo nsem na afi eho nsem kaye enkogina anokasa baako nemum ebeye oboase ni adanseman ni supporters ye nyina no ye ka bi a eyeye ka bi mami nka bi se de ko no ebetumi etumpon nsem fo mieni na ye de to omonim.
Oh, okay. Na just say mo catchom so mo nkoma GF phone so mo ni mo hore
papa
na alice mo GF we so very instate mo enti ebinum akọ di dwuma bi emfata team ne ni mo hore sa na mo ka
se okotra wi ni mo kwa ye de enti ho ya wo
ndi mudi team na chi na mo ko sharks ana
pa jo say
team no so mo ko ball Elmina na mo ko bi.
Oh, make me the video cry achire waka ye tire mu ko ye supporters ye tu o mu ko nyina achire o mu ko bi pa e ko di achire ko support e wo ye keep ko so.
Okay. Ni mo e ba do ase achire na ya to ankomo no so.
That's the massive.
Mu
ka bi eyeye di esramo mu ka bi eyeye Santama oni wa pamfo mu ka bi eyeye.
Ya de ni mo say a position there clear. Since ayi ba yi ye de ye gidi ye say enti ase kakra wo how organizations are registered ni ade no obi antimi fast gold mfrafram especially when as go directors any adenya aware of what really went on tiano de say yeguso ka bia ni nim say munya lawyer for no mutimi ko kama asem ni ya bia nyame ya adoma you get as good back in the Premier League. Okay, ntini mo da CP, thank you very much. Limo poku. But yeah nyefa ni move.
Abizotu. Naka the president or the CEO of the club asemzo form anka bia nko so benya no yie bi no. I'm surprised on press conference omo na touch it instead omo so ma Canada bi apart from say omo ko busa omo say omo nim hu bi omo ka say dem bi no. Sem say team no ebe call into democratic lines no. Amo adanse man you know the entokwa enka asema ba hu. So
Mentia say woman come on is to get Adwood back to the Premier League.
So
Sadia, you deal with the directors. But what I say, you do that into her almost some question the command yes take over no. The board also musa board for no. Almost person just so many no cry from musa o masem.
So per the
omo ye nyina me de me hu ne say Owura Akwaku Frimpong ni imamu dia no nye ho na ehia wo mu. De ehia wo mu team na ko division 2 no.
So yenyi team ni so na champion ni ba na so.
Omo fight omo there. That is my understanding of what they are doing.
Or say omo frɛ omo mada. Maame no refer to Anglo. Say DSC ni na omo ntimi entena ho Emma Ashgood enko division 2. Into omo na ye the mother body omo na ye the mother body of Ashanti Gold Football Club. No omo kra no munim hu bibia na no omo so munim ho hwe. Enti e was omo be lead campaign into omo exhausted the right channel say.
So he's asking the lawyers of
Anglo Gold
as a company say ye japade back.
Yes.
Ye dey call baby ayenye bonnet.
I am say to a certain extent, you know. Omo ya gia to say. Omo ko fo no biade no my
na on say mebo captain. You see when I make say ye dey nyina ye court na who as an individual so ye adwuma we pa FM but a lawyer for the kind pay be here omo kese is not use the interest of the company.
Okay,
see the interest of the company before they look at individuals ye players and president any other be say what's a no division 2 no
omo fight
and then also omo fight sana o he ni no money and
company ni stay in the Premier League, you know, it will go a long way to solve a lot of problems with respect to winning.
I think that's what they move quickly Premier League, you know, Premier League, no.
I'm saying because I get an impression say the investigation, you know, then was not detailed.
Investigation by
the investigative body now investigative issue no and
that's how they are coming at them.
Yes,
they are coming at them. Just say for instance, okay, time one say what is be a dom go to prison say you choose a muntie trails at them. The directors were invited. Do you have to go and know the position of the director?
Exactly. So surprising, you don't speak the director.
Before also be punished or for something we have done. Individuals. Some men are manuko yi me car, median. But you pass a company, she also have a representation. No, so names are never punishing in Tino. The directors, you should cross-examine the director to find out. There have been a situation. My example, this company, you could court on an issue. For the embassy and there, or a part difference between my say, Asamna Harry, and it's a kind. Omo your experience enough, so omo be prepare be your program na. Company na nchira omo di omo ka. Nti omo an ka omo asem. E we lawyer for timi company ni free hu. Say how be program nya so repair directors na be cho asem aka. No. So you should be held responsible for your comment. And san obi vi so repair gu no fi okwan bi so a we find means of compensating that person. But we timi ka say into radio station because
obi akoka bi
siase aka asem abra siase nipa ubetimi na daily based on asem okai. And when there are ample examples so say obi na okotena radio so adwuma ru a friend ka ten say ukoyi Could you be at them? Unless the person has evidence. Say, if you are station with your Moko Casa, penny for from Casa Moko, Mungo Casa Kotoko. I say, Senti, before you punish or repair, should have played a role. So what I say, and no, I can say, in the case of Ash Gold, yes, some people might have fixed the match. But was that a decision of the company?
The whole system.
Send your company decision that you punish those who fix the match. And then allow the company, yes, the last success I will kind of say, and yet, say a company in a platform.
But on for platform now, the current Asante Gold board, no, who chairs it? Champion chairs that can.
The champion is a human being. You see,
yes,
that's the difference. That's the difference.
Therefore, he takes.
You see, who you must have the champion and a chair on a science secretary, on a side. But was there a resolution by the board? Nebo board ni share. Eko ka say mo bi enko fix match. Senya board ni decision na nipa ba ko so ye chairman. So ye hwan no ko fix na ade dia. You hold that person responsible. Unless you have evidence, a board no decide they say, young go fix a match. That is
when it is that the board chairman, who is also the bank ruler,
the president of the
club, are involved. The chief executive now, I can 100% I'm with you. So the chief executive.
So
other board members.
Says a register of companies or so come be a register company now. Oko I was a Pulu Ash Gold, Asante Gold Sporting Club bar. Ubu said they are directors.
Yeah.
I know. Quantreful. And you know, the board chairman is an individual who is asked to chair the board. Into unknown decisions and yet the decision of the board. On say I need on say my who baby of you say I need a boy. Directors, if you could be a only in the Ecosumpo. But I don't know, I'm Ramudia.
Not a 10%.
I'm Ramudia. Every team will go in baby on Fako, but I'm Ramudia, Captain. I'm Ramudia. Untibim Kokase, your parents are in the because you make our employee, you name the directors of this company.
Of course.
If you go you don't have the opportunity to meet them.
Yeah.
And you know. Say ansan ye so de repair ko gina ba bia ye we no e wo se etimi kire say anya sa usually an compensation okay mo dem platform na gumi ho fin ti mo mpata me ba so koka che court for say mo nto adwuma nu ye gunu a na masem obi aka you will not be fair with the directors because o man so many across on na mum se ka se na gu ho fin a na so se empata wa ndi betima pata ba ka se nto adwuma nu dia I don't think that will be granted.
Okay.
Here league no as Asante got to go through not to baby. Say dear Drew no.
I'm be
ha dear do no pename try calculation minim so follow I really